Hi, my name is Corey and I'm a trained communication consultant at the UNCG Speaking Center. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to distinguish the difference between effective body movements and gestures and ineffective body movements and gestures. So a demonstration that shows these aspects. Hopefully by the end of this video you'll be able to distinguish the difference between effective body movements and gestures and ineffective body movements and gestures. There are 3 easy steps in order to catch a football properly. The first thing you need to do is bend your knees. After you bend your knees, you need to make a diamond with your hands. After you make a diamond with your hands, the third step is to eyeball the catch as it is thrown to you. After the third step, you need to tuck the ball under your arms to make sure it is secure. After that, you run for a touchdown.
So, Corey, what about that first example that you showed? Was ineffective about getting a gesture?
Well, the reason that example was ineffective is because it doesn't show any emotion. There's no body movement. There was no gestures. As you can see, the ball bounced right off of his chest, so there was no, as regards to the activity, there was no proper gesture. Also, while he was explaining the steps in order to catch a football, his hands was to his side. He didn't have any facial expressions to express what he was trying to say and didn't move at all to express the movement, so what he was doing. So in essence, he essentially did not move at all. So, alright guys, in order to catch a football properly, there's 3 simple steps you have to do. The first step you have to do is bend your knees. So you bend your knees like this. The second step you have to do is make a diamond with your hands, just like this right here. The third thing you need to do is you need to eyeball the catch when the ball is thrown to you, like this. See how my eyes are on the ball? Once those 3 things are done, you need to tuck the ball and make sure it is tucked securely under your arms. The 4th thing you need to do, and the final thing, is to run upfield and make a touchdown.
All right, thank you for your applause. We really appreciate that. So Corey, in this next example that you've given us, what made it a better example of giving gestures or using gestures in your speech?
Well, I feel like it was an effective example because he tended to have a little bit more excitement and emphasis on the stuff he was talking about. He showed that he was bending his knees. When he made the diamond with his hands, he actually made the diamond with his hands. And when he was talking about catching the ball, he made the appropriate gestures of body movement. Just an appropriate amount of gestures of body movement just to keep the audience engaged and just to have himself engaged in what he was speaking about as well. Alright guys, so hopefully by watching this demonstration and watching this video, you have a better understanding of how to actively use effective body movements and gestures when giving speeches in the future or just speaking in general. Thank you so much for your time, for watching and listening to this video and the tips that I have given you and what I have shown you through this video, and I hope that you're able to use these in your future endeavors.